Eddy, aka Edward. Bahena is in red, okay, red gloves. He is taking on a guy who's a little bit more Muay Thai, but actually the footwork looks kind of the same. This is a very interesting match. Oh, a double kick. The person filming, I believe, is Eddy's father, who guys, I interviewed Eddy. Eddy's father is a black belt in jiu-jitsu and judo. So it's pretty cool that the grappler's son became such a proficient kicking striker. Anyways, yeah, the Muay Thai guy got Eddy clinched up. Muay Thai guy is in black gloves. So black gloves is Muay Thai. Look at Eddy. Look at Eddy. Oh, man. When I saw Eddy spin around and retreat, I'm like, he's going to spin back somehow. Again, Eddy in red gloves. He eats leg kicks, which is good strategy. Or it's a good strategy by Muay Thai guy. Kick his legs out. So eventually he's not going to be able to kick as effectively. But man, those double roundhouse kicks. Some people call them switch kicks. Yeah, so it's in clinch. We can't really see what's going on. I don't know what that was, but Eddy's hands are still a little low. Whoa, that was a very powerful push kick. Very different mechanics from a Muay Thai push kick. Oh, he kind of did this in the last fight we saw him do. He slipped in one of his spin kicks and the Muay Thai guy caught him on the way down. But that step in side kick, sometimes called a cut kick, is pretty cool. Also, he did sort of a check hook. He angled out while doing a hook. That was really cool. Muay Thai guy with his classic, he did a roundhouse kick and sort of circled back. Yeah, this is what we want to see, right? I think, Eddy threw a spin kick at the wrong range. Happens sometimes. Eddy's been doing Taekwondo since he was a little kid. That's why he's so proficient kicking-wise. So, this was Eddy's second fight, by the way. The first one we saw, we're going to find out more in the interview I did with him, but that was actually a last-moment opponent switch. Whoa! Eddy punched the guy in the face and fell down himself. That was pretty funny. So, obviously, Muay Thai guy can see some holes in Eddy's game, right? Eddy's using the ring as he calls it, but that was a spinning elbow. Eddy's using the ring as he's called it, but from a flip side of things, he's also running around a lot. So you need a lot of cardio to fight the way Eddy's fighting. On top of this, because he's running around a lot, there's times when you could potentially off-balance him because he hasn't landed in a posture, a stance, a move that's stable. So these are ways you can exploit Eddy's game plan against him. But obviously, I would say at this point, Eddy's taking this round. So I do not know what's going on there. I should be watching with my headphones on. I am not. But here we go. So the Muay Thai guy with his knee up, faking some stuff to go in, standard Muay Thai kickboxing technique. Taekwondokas do that too. Okay, so that was the end of the first round. Second round, guys. Another good leg kick. So this Muay Thai guy, unlike the first Muay Thai guy, has been delivering better leg kicks. But again, Eddy keeping him at bay with punch kick combos, right? Which is something most Taekwondokas lack, but Eddy's really good at this. Eddy, again, utilizing the ring, as Eddy says, which a Muay Thai guy would be like, oh my God, you're wasting too much energy. But again, he did that again. He spun back to create distance and then came back with a crazy kick. So now you know, if he's doing a weird move, which is moving away from you but spinning away from you, he's setting up something. Wow. But then he can also use that to fake, right? So I love when quote-unquote unorthodox styles work. I mean, I'm sure when Taekwondo was in the power era, people like Eddy could pull this off, but we're not really in the power era of Taekwondo anymore. Muay Thai guy again trying to aim at the legs. He just needs combos, man. Every time he hits the legs, he walked into an angled off punch by Eddy. Good job, Eddy. I was going to say, Muay Thai guy, every time he connected with a leg kick, he had no follow-up. Oh my God, that is so scary. Whenever Eddy spins, he's setting up something. He's not just spinning for the sake of spinning like a lot of Taekwondo guys do, right? So, oh man. Edward Bahena versus Randy Grana Bahena. No relationship, by the way. They're both last name Bahena, but from my understanding, they're not related. Eddy's got siblings, but they don't fight. So these are not. It's not a family Bahena duel, so to speak. When Muay Thai guy had his knee up, Eddy timed a good calf kick earlier. Oh, look at that spin kick! Wow. Again, see, Eddy still moving laterally, utilizing the ring to his advantage, right? There's so much space, and that was an amazing barrage of double roundhouse kicks. I guess you could call them quadruple roundhouse kicks, or switch kicks. You could just say those were switch kicks, but, double roundhouse kicks, whatever. It's hard to make Taekwondo work if he doesn't give you space, right? So what Eddy's doing is he's creating a lot of space. It's more cardio, and again, it's some risk of him taking a step that accidentally off balances him or gets his leg kick, but when he lands using his solid kick techniques, he's doing a lot of damage, and it looks good to a viewer. It looks good to the judges. So look at that. Oh, Eddy stepped in with a knee. And also, like a lot of Taekwondo people, he's good at switching his stances, right? He's not just orthodox or southpaw. He's good at switching his stances. Okay, so now we have the third round. Eddy is Kukkiwon, by the way. That's his lineage, but it's a power era. He trained in the power era. That's why he kicks with follow-through. Eddy, again, very bladed. I think Muay Thai guy's trying, man. Muay Thai guy realizes, yeah, there you go, jam him. No, Eddy's like, don't you dare. Ouch. Like, Muay Thai people in general, kickboxers, need to figure out how to deal with this double roundhouse kicks, this like continuous switch kick that we see Eddy doing. Because so far we've had two Muay Thai guys who do not know how to deal with the double roundhouse kick, the switch kick, the continuous switch kick. Whatever it's called in Taekwondo, you guys tell me what it's called. I don't know the name. Okay, so we got to watch this final round one more time. Slow motion. So at first it looked like, okay, Muay Thai guy's like, I got to jam. I got to not be afraid of his kicks, right? He's like moving forward. And I think this was the opening. Eddy's like, oh, you're giving me too much space. That kick was totally off. Look at that. Eddy timed it. Wow. It was a right roundhouse kick to the thigh and then a left roundhouse kick probably to the face. It was blocked by the angle. It's probably a face kick. The way he's out, it doesn't look like a liver kick. Wow. Hey guys, this is Jerry. I want to give a shout out to Eddy, Eddy's father, and the entire team that's helped Eddy come along. I interviewed Eddy yesterday, and man, Eddy just seemed like such a great dude, such a gentle, nice guy, but obviously he can fight. I think Eddy's going to go somewhere very far in the future. So Eddy's had another fight since this one, so I will feature that soon. Eddy's also now training in jiu-jitsu because his dad's a black belt in judo and jiu-jitsu. So Eddy's going to go into MMA. So we're going to see someone along the traditions of Wonderboy Thompson, Lyoto Machida, who does a striking style that's very different from the standard UFC MMA paradigm. I really am happy I connected with Eddy. Mike Meyer, shout out to you too. Guys, it's been a tough 2 months mentally. You guys know that. And I really want to thank Eddy. When I interviewed him yesterday, even a minute before the interview, I was just not there, but we talked for an hour and Eddy even really encouraged me and it just motivated me so much. So really, I thank all of you. And sometimes in the worst of times mentally, that's when you grow the most. And this is what's going on. There's so many changes in my thought process, in my routine, and how I'm dealing with trauma. And I'm only going to come out of it stronger. And I've been training with a coach too to work out, not just martial arts wise, but work out in muscle and different types of strength and conditioning. So there's going to be a lot of insights that I'm going to provide to you guys that wouldn't have come about if I didn't have this mental toughness period. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much. Lots of videos. Making these videos gets me through this. So these videos will not stop. We will have a lot of videos, right? That's another great thing, is that probably now I'll make like 3 videos a day. Aren't you guys going to love that? All right, guys, talk to you soon.